Hello and welcome, Cancer, to your monthly tarot and astrology reading for April 2023. My name is Jeff. I'm an astrologer and intuitive tarot reader here with you at Raise Your Vibration TV. This is a general reading for your sun, moon, or rising sign. It may resonate with you or not. Hey, it's not a problem. You just take what you need and you leave the rest. I'd like to thank you all for your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. And if you haven't yet, please do hit that subscribe button and support us here at Raise Your Vibration TV. All right, Cancer, let's start April 2023. We got the cards all warmed up, ready to go. First of all, what I got here is I got a card from the Energy and Spirit Oracle. I got one message from that deck, and then I got a message from the Archangel Michael deck. So you got two extra messages from your guides that we'll go over and reflect at the end of the reading, so stick around for that. So let's call up the astrology. All right, so beginning of the week, we have Mercury, the sign of the planet of communication, in the sign of Taurus. So this is going to be able to give us more grounded approach to how we communicate. We can communicate from our heart, not from selfish reasons or petty reasons, but from the heart. So we may have something to discuss. We've got the Tower card present. And then we've got the Hierophant and the Emperor. So what this is telling me is at the beginning of the week, it may seem like things have come down for some of you, and for some, the worst is over. So you take which message is for what? For both of you, actually, the worst is over. You know what I mean? But you have to, this month, with this Faith card in the middle here, this has to do with having faith in the universe and really trusting that you can get through this. You know what I mean? This is a person that is laughing, looking at the sky, because they know that with their faith, the universe will provide them what they need. Especially with the Tower card, we might see the Fool jump out here. And what this shows is that this is an ending, and it's a necessary ending in some respect. You just maybe can't realize that now, and that's okay. The thing that they want you to know is that you have to have faith. And with the Emperor card, what this shows is it's not really gender specific. What it means, though, the message is that you see that he's holding the winning piece. So you have to understand that you're still in the game. The problem is the game wasn't rigged in your favor. So the universe wiped it away, as the Tower card here is, and you have to have faith that you're still in the game and you're going to win. Of course you are. You have to have faith for that. So around April 6th, on April 6th, we're going to have a full moon, and full moons affect you more than any other sign. Any lunar event does, because the moon is your ruler. And it's happening in your fourth house, and that has to do with home. So maybe there's something that happened at home at the beginning of the week that you weren't too sure about, but with faith and knowing that, you know, things will come out all right. The game is still in your favor. So let's see what we got here. So the plot thickens. So first of all, with the Devil card here, it shows some kind of sense and feeling of imprisonment. And what it also means is that don't let your negative feelings, don't because of the situation that's happened, don't let your mind switch to negative thinking. This is where you got to ramp up your positive thinking. Worrying is not going to do you any good this month, Cancer. So don't even bother, because worry is a wasted emotion. And with the Six of Swords here, you got the 5 and the 6 of Swords. So what this is showing me is that there's a mental conflict here. So we're thinking that this situation is got the best of us. And you have to understand that universe and the guides are telling you this month. Have faith. You're still in the game. And how do we do that? First of all, we find balance. You have to have some kind of balance, and it's financial. So let's not worry about finances here because you're still in the game, because the Eight of Pentacles shows planning and getting ready for the future. You're manifesting. So within a month from now, you're going to be like, what was I worried about? And that's the thing. The universe doesn't want you to go that way this month. Just know that with balance, there in this world, we have to have a balance of things. There's dark, there's light. We have to understand that. There's good, there's bad. You see what I'm saying? There's black, there's white, male, female. That's what you have to understand, is that with the good also comes some of the bad, and we have to balance that out. We can't have our faith shaken this month. So I want you to hang in there, because this is going to center around the home. Some of you may be worried that if you're planning on moving, I want you to not worry and just visualize that the universe has your back, because the fourth house can also mean redoing the home, that kind of thing. Maybe there's some repairs that you have to do at home, and now's the time to do it. The full moon illuminates things. So around the 6th, I don't want you to have these events affect you. You need to emotionally withdraw from them and find the balance and stick to the plan. Okay? So it looks like it may be a little rocky, but it's all in how you perceive it. You're being tested. Are you going to go this way? That's the old familiar way that never really works out. Or are you going to try a new approach where you find that balance and planning and faith is going to get you to where you need to go? Okay? So a few days later, Venus moves into Gemini. So that is the planet of love moving into a sociable sign. This is when things may pick up for you. It's going to be up and down. It's like a heartbeat this month, Cancer, and you can roll with it. Let's not worry about finances. Proper planning prevents piss poor performance. That's what I was always told. The 5 P's. So what you need to do is not go with that negative thing, because something happens that you weren't ready for or anything like that. You're still on course. You're still on course. That message is coming very clearly. You're still on course. Don't give up. Your faith needs to be ramped up. Take a deep breath. Handle the problem. Can I get one more for Cancer? Oh, I got more. Thank you. So let's see what's going on here. We got 3 that haven't shown their face, and then we got 1 that has. And I don't focus on reverse in a general tarot reading. So just so you know, I focus on the message more than if it's upside down or not, because I'm throwing cards all over the place. This shows that you've got your guard up, So another thing they want you to do is not put your guard up. Do not hold back on anything. Maybe there's a situation at home that you don't like what somebody's doing, and it's okay, but you can't control their lives that way. You know what I mean? So let your guard down. This is definitely showing let your guard down and don't hold back. This is the time, remember that we said that right out of the gate, you've got to speak your truth. You have to speak it to the universe with Mercury going into Taurus. It's time to be practical. Speak practically. You need to change the way that you're looking at said situations that happen. Change the way that you're thinking and focus on the happy ending. That's the 10 of Cups. That's the best card you could get in the deck. And that's what you need to put your focus on. Remember, your reality is determined on where you put your focus. So it seems like it's going to be a month of testing. It's going really good, and then, oh my God, we got this problem, and then, oh, it's going really good. And then on the 18th, the moon squares Mars, and that is, again, your ruler, the moon. So you want to be able, there's going to be some challenges here about moving forward or coming across. There may be some arguing going at home, and maybe that's not the norm, and you're like, what the hell is going on here? But you have to understand that you, as the person that keeps the home together, you've got to fix this. Get your house in order. You know what I mean? If that's what it comes down to, speak your truth. Maybe there's some things going on in the home that you don't approve of. Okay, I get it. There comes a time where expressing yourself for the greater good of the home and trying to control the situation, that's two totally different things. So you need to emotionally withdraw from it because you're emotionally connected to everything, especially this month. I want you to be emotionally connected to the good feeling, the happy ending, the positive vibes, raising your vibration. That's what it's all about. So I don't want you to be wavered when these things happen because this is almost building the skin. It's building the process for the rest of the month. Now we have on April 20th, we have the solar eclipse. And it's also the new moon, a very powerful new moon in Aries, and it's happening in your 10th house. So it may be a balance of work and home. How am I going to make this schedule work? You know, and it could also be a new job opportunity if anyone's looking for a job and you may have been holding back with your manifesting. This is it, Cancer. This is the time. It's going to be a powerful time, but are you going to let it emotionally drain you? Or are you going to be recharged with all this lunar energy that's going on this month? And that's what you have to understand and really get from this reading today is my faith will not be wavered. I have faith the universe has my back. This too shall pass. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of focus on home and work this month and trying to balance all that out. Putting out fires, but also there's some great opportunity at the end of the month. So remember that. And also it's April 21st, right after that, Mercury begins to go retrograde in Taurus. So if you've got anything to say and you need to get things done in the home, get it done in the first couple weeks of April. You'll be on top of things. You'll be able to get your emotions back in order so you can get ready for this eclipse because this eclipse is going to set up the next 6 months of the rest of the year for you. It's that influential. And some people look at eclipses as a bad thing. I look at eclipses as good things. This is a super time to really put your intentions out there and focus on the happy family, the happy environment. All right, Cancer? Damn, there may be some problems going on at home. It may be a little bit different than you're used to, but let's roll with the changes. Let's not become militant and try to bully people into what you think because there's going to be a huge shift back at the later of the month into career and new opportunities and really setting some goals. That's another thing. And knowing that, again, this too shall pass. I keep getting that message. So hang in there. All right, let's get some more messages, please. 2 more for Cancer for April 2023. Spring is here. Thank the Lord. There we go. All right, yeah, right away, balance. It's going to all be about balance. Balancing work and home. That's where your lunar focus is this month, Cancer, is finding that balance. Get grounded. That's your base chakra. Is your security shaken? And look, we've got 111. I want you to pay attention to those numbers. Okay? Those are your numbers for the month. You look at the clock, you see those, you know you're on the right path. And it's also stand your ground. So at the beginning of the month, possibly by the 7th of April, you need to already be in this, where you're standing your ground and you're working this balance. Because what happens afterwards is material and spiritual prosperity. And what this guy is doing is he is looking over everything he surveys. So be proud of yourself. Get your house in order. Get things going. And you'll see this, you'll be ahead of the game this month, because you're still in the game, Cancer. We got to remember that. All right, let's get a couple more messages from this deck, and then we'll go over our messages from our guides. There's one. Can I have 2 more, please? Okay. Yep, there's that. Thank you. Can I have one more? All right. Yeah, new ways of thinking. I'm seeing some swords here. Yeah, look at that. See, we're coming out of the winter here, you know? This is a new beginning. I don't know if you can see those properly. Let's hold them up. So you've got the Ace of Air and the Page of Air. You have opportunities. There's a big thing about communication here. You need to communicate. You're being guided to communicate. Get things off your chest. And then what happens is renewal. So this is a time of reflection, self-evaluation, because you are going through a rebirth. That's important to focus on. I really think April 20th, the solar eclipse, new moon, and that's a 20. Pay attention to the 20th of April this April, Cancer, because this solar eclipse is really going to be meaningful for you. It's a time of renewal. All right, time for our messages from our guides. Personal guide, your guardian angel, your spirit family. So maybe that's what you're be connecting to this month also, is getting involved in your vibe tribe, is actually knowing that there is a guide protecting you and guiding you to where you need to go. And that gives us great comfort, great joy. And this next message is your vibration is raising. Look at that. Keep that vibe going. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you. You are evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. And listen, you can't lose at that game, folks. I'll tell you that right now. Raising your vibration is the most important thing you can do to manifest the life that you want and desire. And I think Cancer, this month, you're going to finally get it and come out of this renewed and refreshed, possibly with a new job, new house, new way of going about things and getting a balance in all of that. And I say congratulations in advance. Cancer, this has been great. I hope this resonated with you, and I will see you in May.